Welcome to today's video whereby we'll be looking at how to determine your daily bias, right? Or how to establish your daily bias. Pretty easy, very straightforward, right? This will probably be the shortest video on this channel. Anyway, let me show you. Let's just head over into the chat, the chat, not chat, and I will show you. So I'm not sure if you understand or not market structure, right? An uptrend and a downtrend. So that's what we will be using in order for us to determine our higher time frame daily bias, right? So that we know if, in what trades are we looking for on the smaller time frames, which we can hold for for too long, right? So this is how it goes. This is how I do it, right? So so that people don't come in and be like, you're doing it wrong. Well, that's how I establish my daily bias, and that's how I learned or what I learned, and it seemed to be working for me. So if we look here, I'm gonna have to explain a bit about market structure for you to understand, right? So an uptrend is made up of a move up and a move down, right? A move up and a move down, a move up and a move down. This is an uptrend, right? And then a downtrend, on the other hand, we're looking at a move down. Let me remove this. For a downtrend, we're looking at a move down and a move up, right? Then a move down, a move up, a move down, and so on and so forth, right? So that's what we'll be using in order for us to know what our daily bias is. And again, for us to know whether we will be looking for longs or shorts for the day. So let's look at the chart here. So if we look from, let me use a rectangle. So if we look from left to right, by the way, so from here to there, what do we have? An uptrend, right? We have a move up, a move down, a move up, a move down, a move up, and a move down, right? So for us to know what our daily bias is, that's what we'll be looking for, right? A move up and a move down. So for, let's say, yesterday, I'm gonna, let's see, for yesterday, it was this candlestick here, right? So because on a daily time frame you only get one candlestick per day, right? One candlestick represents a day, by the way, on the daily time frame. Then on the 4 hour, one candlestick represents 4 hours, and so on and so forth. So for us to determine our daily bias, we can't use the daily candlestick, right? Unless if there is some form of structure that we can look at. Besides that, we can't use the daily candlestick. So we have to scale down to 4 hours, right? So that we know whether for today or for that day we are bullish or bearish, right? Now, what are we looking for? Either a move up, a move down, or a move down and a move up, so that we know whether we are bullish or bearish. Right? Bullish is when we is for an uptrend, bearish for a downtrend, by the way. So let's see here. What do we have here? A downtrend, correct. So we have a move down, a move up, a move down, a move up, a move down, a move up. Now, what happened? We just broke. Did we just break structure to the upside? We did. So we were in a downtrend, however, we are about to change the trend into an uptrend, right? So we use market structure and fair value gaps and inverse, no, not fair value gaps, but inverse fair value gaps for us to know our daily bias, right? So in this case, we are bearish from here to here, we are bearish, but then from here, from this candlestick to there, we are bullish. Why? Because we broke structure up here. We closed above this high with a full body right here. But then what do we have again? A fair value gap down here, meaning if we inverse this fair value gap, then we are bearish once again. You understand? So we only care about the present date, meaning we only care about what's happening, the latest candlesticks that we can find on the chart, right? What happened over here doesn't matter that much, right? We only care about what's happening now. Are we bullish or are we bearish? Did we invest any fair value gap or not? Did we break structure to the upside or to the downside, right? So if we are establishing our daily bias for now, we are gonna say for Nasdaq on the 4-hour time frame, we are bullish because this candlestick hasn't closed yet, right? It can still push up and respect this fair value gap here. So up until it closes at 4 a.m. in my time zone, we are still bullish, right? And then we're gonna go to the 1 hour. We do the same thing. What are we looking for? The latest candlesticks, and then we read the chart using those candlesticks. So because if you look here from there to down, wait, from up here, let me use that rectangle again, from up here to down here, what are we doing? We are in a downtrend. Oh, we are bearish, right? We've entered the bearish order flow. However, what's happening from here to up there? We are bullish, right? Why? We are bullish because we broke structure to the upside over here. You see? So let me read for you. So we have a move down and a move up, right? And a move down. So now this is our new lower high, right? So we broke this lower high up with this candlestick here, right? We closed with a full body above this high. So what does that mean? We are now bullish. So we're bullish, bullish, bullish. And then while we are bullish, what do we have? While creating that bullish order flow, we have fair value gaps. So we have one there, we have another one up here, right? So we are only gonna say the 1 hour time frame is bearish once we invest this fair value gap here, once this candlestick closes with a full body below the first fair value gap, right? If you don't understand fair value gaps and inverse fair value gaps, there are videos which are made which cover those concepts beautifully for you, right? If perhaps maybe I didn't explain them well, then I will make another video. It's all good. So once we invest this first fair value gap, then we can say we are bearish. Now, what does that mean? For the 4 hour time frame at the moment, we are bullish up until we close below that fair value gap, right? And then on the 1 hour time frame as well, we are still bullish up until we invest that fair value gap. You see, so that's how we establish our daily bias. Now that we know that the 4 hour and the 1 hour, they are both bullish, what does that mean? Let's say this is around market open, right? 9:30 a.m. New York time or 3:30 p.m. South African time, right? Let's say this is around that time, and then we say we are bullish on the 4 hour and bullish on the 1 hour. What does that mean? It means going into that day, we will be looking for longs, right? Or for buys until proven otherwise by the market, right? So that's how you establish your daily bias. Pretty easy, simple thought. Not, you don't need to complicate it. So with that being said, I'll see you on to the next video. Cheers.